Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com. That's right, you heard me. I didn't say about. I said Food Wishes. This is Blackberry Crisp, a Food Wishes exclusive. All right, here we go. We got some blackberries, and what we're going to do is we're going to make the base of the crisp, which really should be called a chew, but we'll talk about that later. So I got a couple pints of blackberries. Beautiful, sweet. You know that darker the berry, the sweeter the juice thing? I think it might be true, because these were really nice berries. I'm going to put in a little bit of lemon juice. That's going to help balance the sweetness in the dish. And some sugar. Now watch when I pour the sugar over. See how I sprinkle it? All right, I sprinkle it over all of them. Now I'm going to mix this up, so that didn't matter. I could have dumped it all in, but it looked cool. It reminded me of snow. So it's kind of a little cooking meditation you do. It's relaxing, unless of course snow reminds you of, digging your car out before work every morning. Then maybe just dump it in. So I'm going to mix that up, and that is so simple. That's the base of our crisp, which should be called a chew, which I'll explain later. So we're going to dump that in a lightly buttered casserole. Just whole butter, just wipe it in the bottom of the pan or the baking dish, and then pour in all your berries. Don't miss any of that juice that comes out. And I'm going to pat them down. I'm not going to crush them, but I want to get a nice firm base here. And the bottom of our crisp is ready. For the top, we are going to make a basic crisp, crumble, buckle. There's about 80 names for this thing, but I'm going to go with the name crisp. So we're going to put some flour, we're going to put some brown sugar, some cinnamon, or cinnamon, as some of you say, and a half teaspoon of salt, and some oatmeal, some rolled oats, some softened butter, and then we're going to take a fork and mix that up. And by the way, TV chefs, we know you put salt in desserts now. It's no secret. So I didn't say that this time. But the salt is a secret ingredient. It really brings out the sweetness. All right, so once all that butter's incorporated, you got your traditional crisp topping. You're going to pour that over the berries. And with the tip of a fork, you're just going to smooth that out so all the berries are covered. And then we're going to bake this. We're going to bake that at 375 for 45 minutes. And what's going to happen, that sugar is going to caramelize and attach itself to the oats and the flour. And that's going to form a really crispy / chewy top. Now why I said this should be really called a chew instead of a crisp, because it's not really crispy like potato chip crispy crunchy, but blackberry chew doesn't sound good. It sounds like something you'd get at a San Francisco pet store. So we're going to call it a blackberry crisp. Unbelievably delicious. All right, do not serve this hot. See how it kind of shrunk down the sides? There'll be significant shrinkage with this. So if you serve it hot, it's just too loose. It's too liquidy. All right, if you let it cool down and you get that nice shrinkage as it settles, it gets a lot thicker. It gets nice and chewy. You got to give this a try. If you don't serve this with vanilla ice cream, you're crazy. Anyway, go to the site, get the ingredients if you need them. And hey, I haven't said that in a while. And as always, enjoy.